Paramjit Singh Mann, your sense of how the story is playing out across the length and breadth of Punjab. Outside the state, people shocked at the fact that he still hasn't been arrested. He seems a bit of a strange character to me. He's in Dubai with a fancy millennial haircut, spiky hair. He suddenly becomes Khalistani. That video that we've played out has him talking about extramarital relationships, talking about casual affairs. This hardly seems to be the kind of stuff that Khalistanis claimed they stood for. Mann Sahab?
Sorry, the sound is not clear.
I hear you well. Can you hear me, Paramjit Singh Mann?
Yes, I am here, but the sound is not clear. Can you please repeat your question?
My question is, what do you make of the fact that he still hasn't been arrested, and the fact that there seems clearly to be some element of support which is ensuring that he can get away from the police for so long? He also seems to be a bit of a strange character. In Dubai, he has this spiky, modern kind of haircut. Then he claims to be a Khalistani. Now there are audio tapes of him talking about casual affairs. What's going on? Is this guy a charlatan? Okay, I lost that link for some reason, but let me try and put that question to Kiranjit Kaur from the Shiromani Gurdwara Prabandhak Committee. Kiranjoji, your sense of this manhunt and this man and everything he claims to stand for, which now seems to be, as more and more evidence stumbles out into the open, which now seems to be so different from what he claims to stand for.
See, when Amritpal Singh came into Punjab, we did not know who he is. And out of the blue, it's the media which actually hyped him up. Because at that point of time, no one from any of the political parties paid any attention to him, because there was nothing in his background that was contributory to the Punjab politics or to the religious politics. So he was an unknown person for most of the people. Yet he was hyped so much by the social media, and it is actually very perplexing. How did he get so much of popularity? Even people, who are in the world where, publicity matters, even they don't rise the way he did.
So what are you suggesting? Why do you think it happened?
Role in this, and why, we don't understand.
Why do you think it happened? If you're saying social media amplified his presence disproportionately, why do you think that was the case? What are the factors that you think are at play?
There must be something which is not visible to us.
What are you seeing which we are not?
No, I don't see anything at all. What I see is a person who we did not know anything about a couple of months ago. Before he landed in Amritsar, we did not know about him. Now suddenly this person decides, he's carrying a 3-foot-long kirpan when he has not even taken Amrit. And then he decides he wants to be an Amritdhari, and then we are surprised at the crowd that is following him. So somewhere it seems to be a social media creation, because there he does have a presence, and how that is manipulated, I think people in the field can tell you better.
For all his faults, Bhindranwale was hardcore in various ways, Harmeet. This guy is a bit of a charlatan. He most certainly isn't a real Sikh. Forget what he claims to stand for in terms of his positions on Khalistan. He's roaming around Dubai. Now he's got his beard flowing, he's got a pagdi, he claims to be a chaste Sikh, and when the audio tapes come out, it's all about extramarital affairs, about casual relationships, not wanting to get serious and committed.
I think this Bhindranwale comparison
So
is a bit of a misnomer here. Bhindranwale actually came from a seminary, he came from a religious and political process. He was born to a religious family. He headed Damdami Taksal, which means a mint, which is a religious seminary, before he became what he became. And I often quote this Khushwant Singh's book, where it's written that he would go to villages, and that's before the onset of militancy, and people will call him Sant Jarnail Singh Khalsa Ji Bhindranwale. But here you have someone who is there, who arrives, who comes like an apparition, and with all gunmen around. This was not Bhindranwale at all. Also, there is a political process behind Bhindranwale. He was handpicked by Gyani Zail Singh. He was handpicked by Sanjay Gandhi. It's in recorded history. Here you have someone, there is no political background, and of course we live in an age, Rahul, where I think that algorithms, they do play a role. Whosoever might be manipulating them, we don't know. But yes, Kiran Jodhkar is absolutely right that, it's quite surprising that everything he would say would bump up on your Facebook feeds, because Sikhs are mostly on Facebook and less on Twitter, at least in this part of the world. So you will see him issuing statements and all that, gunmen around him. Oh, here is the Messiah who has, arrived to wean the people of Punjab and from drugs.